Welcome back to the Christian Companion. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects us all at some point in our lives: laziness. We'll be exploring the wisdom found in Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6 and how it can shed light on the consequences of laziness. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an insightful video like this one. The verse, Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6. Our journey into the perils of laziness begins with a verse from the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 6. It says, "Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise." What can we learn from ants? Ants are known for their incredible work ethic. They tirelessly gather food, build complex tunnels, and support their colonies. The wisdom here is that even the smallest creatures can teach us profound lessons. Ants are proactive, diligent, and work as a team. The consequences of laziness. Now, let's talk about the consequences of laziness. When we procrastinate or avoid our responsibilities, we can end up with a mountain of unfinished tasks and unmet goals. Financial troubles, missed opportunities, and damaged relationships can follow if we don't address our laziness. Laziness and personal growth. Laziness can also stunt our personal growth. When we choose not to invest in self-improvement or pursue our passions, we miss out on valuable experiences and opportunities for self-discovery. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6 encourages us to consider the long-term effects of our actions. The good news is that we can break the cycle of laziness. It starts with self-awareness and a commitment to change. Set clear goals, create a routine, and hold yourself accountable. Surround yourself with motivated and supportive people who can inspire you to be your best. Do you ever find yourself putting things off? Procrastinating? Feeling unmotivated? These are all signs of laziness, and it may be ruining your life without you even realizing it. Laziness is like a subtle poison that slowly eats away at your dreams and aspirations. But don't just take my word for it. Let's take a look at what Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6 has to say about laziness. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. The ant is a small creature, but it teaches us valuable lessons about hard work and diligence. While we may see it as insignificant, the ant goes about its responsibilities with unwavering commitment. It takes initiative and works tirelessly to provide for its colony, even in the face of challenges. So why are we often so complacent in our own lives? Laziness leads to missed opportunities. We become stagnant, stuck in a cycle of mediocrity, and unable to reach our full potential. As we procrastinate and avoid taking action, time slips away, and so do our dreams. The things we could have achieved become distant fantasies, forever out of reach. Not only does laziness hinder our personal growth, but it also affects our professional lives. Employers value individuals who are proactive, motivated, and driven. If we don't put in the effort, someone else will, and they'll surpass us in the race for success. Laziness becomes a roadblock to advancement and can lead to missed promotions or even job loss. But it's not just about personal and professional goals. Laziness can also negatively impact our relationships. Friends and loved ones expect us to be active participants in their lives. When we become lazy, we neglect these connections, causing strain and distance. We miss out on the joy of shared experiences and the enrichment that comes from meaningful connections. So how do we break free from the clutches of laziness? It starts with self-awareness and a desire for change. We must take responsibility for our own actions and understand the consequences of our laziness. It's time to adopt the mindset of the ant, to be diligent, disciplined, and consistent in our efforts. Let's stop waiting for things to happen and start making them happen instead. In conclusion, Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6 reminds us that we have a lot to learn from the ants, their work ethic, and their commitment to their tasks. Laziness can indeed ruin our lives if we allow it to persist, but by embracing diligence and purpose, we can overcome this obstacle and achieve our goals. Thank you for joining us today on the Christian Companion. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and share it with friends who might need this wisdom. Remember, it's never too late to turn away from laziness and start building the life you truly desire. Until next time, stay inspired and stay motivated.